So you've been told that you've got to do speaking and listening as part of your qualification. But what's it all about? What will you have to do well in your assessment? What makes a good communicator? The speaking and listening assessment is designed to test the same spoken language skills that you'll be using at work and in everyday life. That means that to do well, you need to know how to communicate in a variety of situations and how to talk to different audiences. The main thing that you'll always need to do is to show you can communicate information to others clearly and effectively. What makes a good communicator? Well, there are a number of things you need to do. Firstly, you need to think before you speak. That means considering your audience when working out what you're going to say and how you're going to say it. For example, you would use very different language when organising weekend plans with your friends than you would planning a meeting with your tutor or work colleagues. Secondly, you need to think about your tone of voice. Whilst your choice of words is very important, it's thought that they only account for 7% of what someone takes in when you're talking to them. Tone accounts for around 38%, and it changes the meaning of what you say dramatically. That means you also need to change how you talk, depending on the situation. Finally, you need to think about your body language when you talk. 55% of what somebody takes in when you're talking is how you look and act. So you need to use positive body language like an open stance, nodding, and keeping eye contact. This is as true for when you're listening as when you're talking. The only way to get better at these things is to learn from others and practice. Start to consider how you're talking and responding every time you interact with someone. And you'll soon realise you already adapt your language to your audience without even realising it. Look for opportunities to learn about being a good communicator. Every time you see a public speaker or even when you watch TV. Watch how the presenter talks and acts and work out what impact it has on the viewer. Once you know all about being a good communicator, the only thing left to do is to ensure you prepare properly in advance of each of your tasks by doing your research and practicing aloud what you're going to say. Good luck!